Well, WSIB workers, they're bringing the picket line to Union Station today. Right now, let's go live to CP24's Arda Zakarian for the latest on the strike. Arda.
Bakari, I'm just on Front Street right now, right by Union Station, and the WSIE employees are here, about 1,200 of them. 3,600 in total have been locked out, and we're going into the 7th week tomorrow. You can see them. They are doing basically a loop around Front Street here, really educating people on what's happening with the negotiations, what's happening with the lockout at this time. I'm going to bring in Aaron Lazarus, WSIB Vice President of Communications. Aaron, thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate your time. Let's start with saying what the union is saying. The union are saying they are already at the bargaining table, and you are the ones that are refusing to come to the bargaining table in person. What do you say to that?
Well, there's a mediator that's involved that's talking with both us and the union, and those discussions continue every day. We have an offer on the table that gives people above inflation wage increases so that 75% of our unionized members would now be making $100,000 or more. We also have an offer to make sure that we can work on the workload challenges together. We brought it down by 60% so far, and our offer is to keep working together to do more of that.
And let's talk about the wage increase. They are asking for a wage that doesn't fall behind the rate of inflation. They say 1.7 rate. It doesn't catch them up to previous rounds of collective bargaining because of Bill 124.
Yeah, so Bill 124 was actually in the last round of bargaining that there was an increase to deal with that. But in this round, we're not saying 1.7%. We're actually going well above that. That's the rate of inflation. But we're saying we're going above that to offer them even more so that 75% of them would be making over $100,000. In fact, it takes the average salary from $98,500 right now to over $104,500. I know that's a lot, but I think that our members are worth it. We have a fantastic team at the WSIB who do great work. We're able to help people recover and return to work, and we're actually achieving the best results we've had in a decade with this team. So we want them back doing that kind of work because we respect what they do and we value what they do, and that's reflected in this above inflation wage increase.
Let's talk about the workload and what we've been hearing from the employees here. They say that a third party did a study and found that WSIB workers are at risk of anxiety and depression because of the workload, and it's double the national average. And that people that are working with this workload, they're at risk of even losing their lives because of suicide. Isn't that concerning?
That would be concerning. It's a bit overstated, if I can say that. The survey that they're talking about, the people who did the survey, the researchers, said that the response rate was so low that you can't look at those results as being real, that it actually said that it was so low that it reflected that people did not have confidence in the survey that the union was doing. We do our own employee experience survey, though, where we have over 80% who respond, and 90% of people who responded said that they want to be working at the WSIB 1 year from now. 91% said that their manager treats them with respect, and 86% said that the WSIB supports their health and mental health. You know, we have unlimited mental health coverage for our staff and for their families. That reflects the kind of investment that we make in people, that we want them to have so that they can bring their best selves to work, so that they can deliver for people who are hurt on the job.
What's your message to the injured Ontario workers that are now coming across roadblocks, getting access to proper assessment because 3,600 of your employees have been locked out?
So first of all, it's not a lockout, it's a strike. They went on strike on May 22nd, and so then we had to take away system access for people who aren't actually working. But I would say to people in Toronto or across the province, if you are hurt or injured at work, the WSIB is here to help you. You can go on our website 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. If you're injured at work, you're going to get health care so that you can recover and return to work. If you need income replacement in order to pay the mortgage or rent or feed your family because you're off work for an injury, you're going to get that income replacement as well. Those services still continue, and you can go to our website, wsib.ca, and we outline all of the services that are available. We're actually operating with about 40% of our staff right now. We have hundreds of union members who have elected to keep working. We've got about 500 of them right now, on top of the non-union members who are still here as well. So we're continuing to provide that service for Ontarians.
Aaron, we're coming into our 7th week of this strike, of this lockout, as they say, and that 7th week is tomorrow. It's quite a long time for people to be not working, to not be getting paid. How soon do you think you guys can come to a resolution, both parties?
I hope that we could come to a resolution as early as today. There's an offer on the table that addresses everything that the union has asked for in terms of above inflation wage increases, reducing workload, and really being in this together so that we can help people. All it takes is for our union leadership to accept yes as an answer, and they can take that agreement to their members for a vote.
Aaron, thank you so much for this. Thank you so much for your time. We really appreciate it. Aaron Lazarus is WSIB Vice President of Communications. Thank you again.
Thanks, Arda.
And as we continue to follow this rally here, it's going to go on until 2 o'clock today. You can see the hundreds, actually 1,200 employees continuing the rally, continuing to educate people here at Union Station as they come out, as they commute, to let them know what's happening with their union, with their negotiation. Back to you.
Okay, reporting live outside of Union Station, CP24's Arda Zakarian. Arda, thank you.